Our next item on our program will be a musical performance by another young activist. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Zahir Zamaladi.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This poem is dedicated to the fathers of Palestine who take their examples from the prophets of Islam. I want to know Mecca to Medina by foot, but I'm too busy with life. I want to know Abraham like a father and I'll be the sacrifice. I want to know Jerusalem like the true followers of Christ. And Moses did not know the promised land, yet he was still granted paradise. I want to know what it's like to travel to heaven and back in one night. I want to know what it's like to stand in the shadow of Adam's height. I want to know love, I want to know light. I want to know what it's like to hear the angels recite. I want to know the book as if it was written in my heart. I want to know what Noah felt when he was building up his ark. I want to know Moses split and seas that part. I want to know the water waves upon which Jesus walked. I want to know sacred before man set out to change it. I want to know the scriptures in their original language. I want to know the Torah in Hebrew and the Gospels in Aramaic. I want to hear the Psalms read in the voice of David. I want to know the prayer of Jonah in the belly of the whale. I want to know the prayer of Joseph in the bottom of the well. I want to know the prayer of John when they locked him in a cell. I want to know what would happen if Adam never fell. I want to know heaven like home. I want to know heaven like home. I want to know Solomon's throne. I want to know Goliath overthrown and I'll be the stone. And I don't want a crown. I want a dome. I want pillars made of chrome. I want faith to consume me. I want to feel it in my bones. I want the truth to be known. I want the proof to be shown until we wash away the blood of Athens and the fingerprints of Rome. I want a moment of my own. Me and my messenger alone. How unbelievable it would be just to recite him a poem. But see, my life is a pen, so I've been writing all my wrongs. Reunited with the righteous is like I'm right where I belong. I want to know the basket that carried Moses up the Nile, and Akita that lifted the shackles from the ankles of Bilal. I want to know what it's like to be chosen above the crowd and to overcome the trials like Joseph as a child. I want to know Jacob, Yaqub, the father of a nation still not forgotten for 1,000 generations. I want to know Islam without the innovations. I want my people to worship the Creator and not the creation. I want to know Ali, young and courageous, Hamza and Umar, some of the bravest, Uthman and Abu Bakr in the battle of Badr, Osama ibn Zayd, a warrior beyond age. And how many more the historians have torn from the page, over 120,000 prophets, and we only know a few of their names. I want to know wisdom, like Luqman advising his son. I want to know purity through the eyes of the young. I want to know victory before my time here is done. I want to see this ummah united as one. I want to know the straight path, like the back of my hand. Embody the Quran like Muhammad, the map of a man. I want to nomad my way across the desert like a peasant who's memorized every ancient path known to the Fertile Crescent. I want to backpack Islam from Giza to Gaza, and I don't look back until I reach the Kaaba. And many learn the deen from scholars, but what if you had the opportunity to sit at the feet of the Sahaba? Or better yet, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, standing upon his minbar just before we break bread with the companions at iftar. I want to know my Creator, that He is pleased with His slave, and I want Him to know that I am grateful for all that He gave. I want to remember this world through the eyes of faith. Just a stranger without a name, but many recognize the face, standing upon a place outside of time and space. I'm just a traveler in this world, trying to find my place. Scripture my hopes. Thank you.